Hey BPC family, so in this training, we're going to be showing you how to be able to sync our BPC system calendar with your Google Calendar. So important, especially for those of you guys who like to use your cell phones and maybe you're not using the BPC app, but you want to be able to still see what's going on, as well as, sometimes you might schedule appointments, doctor's appointments, personal things through your Google Calendar. So this training is going to prove valuable. So let's get into the training.
All right, so first things first, just make sure that you're in the sub account or location where you want to sync your Google Calendar. And then let's go ahead and look at the left side of our screen and click settings. Once you click settings, just click calendars. And from here, just click the create calendar at the upper right. And since we're just looking to set up a simple calendar here, so let's just click the simple calendar and then select. All right. So a new window will pop up here. You can put in a calendar name. For example, I might go ahead and choose uh my calendar or yeah, my calendar. Let's just my calendar one. Okay. And then once you put in the calendar name, you can also add a description. The name and the calendar name and the description will actually appear in the calendar booking page. So just be mindful of what you put in there. So right now, I'll just go ahead and skip that. Here in the custom URL, this can actually be anything you like, but it needs to be unique for it to go through. Like, for example, let me try to put in my calendar. So as you can see, it shows that this log is already taken. So we need to do a URL that's very unique. So right now we'll just go ahead and choose a random letters right here, right there. And then in the meeting duration, you do have the option here in the drop down to click minutes or hours. So basically, obviously, you can once you put in minutes, you also need to put in how many minutes you wanted the meeting duration to be. Or if you wanted it in hours, you need to put in as well how many hours would be the meeting duration. So from now, I'll just go ahead and put in 1 hour. And then down here, the booking availability is of course, this is where you will choose what day or time you will be available in your calendar. So as you can see, I just choose right here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or basically weekdays. And then you can also edit this time right here, but I'm already okay with 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. booking availability. And then in the meeting location, this actually allows you to add a specific virtual or physical locations in the meeting. So if it's a webinar, you need to put in the Zoom link or the Google Meeting link. And since we're okay with that, we can just go ahead and click confirm. Okay. So within the calendar that we created in the BPC system, we are given a code and a link here. So here's the link. Basically, this link you can give this or send this to your contacts so they can visit the link and use your calendar. And here, the embed code is basically this is for example, you have a website and you wanted to embed your calendar, you can just copy and paste it on your website. All right, so let's go ahead and try to click this preview calendar and see what we've got. All right, so here we can see the complete or full calendar preview or how it would look like. And then back in our sub account, we can go back to the dashboard. We can click go back. And then we click on the calendars. You will see you have a fully functioning calendar right there. But what if you already have a calendar outside the BPC system, like Google Calendar or Outlook Calendar? You might want to go ahead and automatically sync it to your external calendar or vice versa. So yeah, let's go ahead and proceed on how to sync our calendars. So we just need to go back to the settings, click calendars again, and from here we need to click connections. So on this page, in order to sync your Google Calendar, just go ahead and scroll down from here and click connect. Okay, so once you click that connect, you will be routed to the integrations page. Here, as you can see, it shows us connected already, but if you're not yet connected, just go ahead and click the sign in with Google page and just follow the instruction. So what if we need to connect the Outlook calendar? So let's just go back to the calendars, and then from here, as you can see with the calendar that we created earlier, which is the My Calendar one, we just have to click this action dropdown or the three dots button right here and just click Edit. So from here, you will be routed to the advanced settings. As you can see in the meeting details section, you can definitely add a calendar logo, so you can upload a photo right there. You can also edit the calendar name, and you can put in a description. Under the availability tab, here you can adjust the time and date as well of your availability. And then under forms and payments, this is where you can adjust the forms associated with your calendars. So as you can see, we have like a consent checkbox, like I can confirm that I want to receive content. So whenever they book it in your calendar forms, they will receive that prompt on their end, which is the consent checkbox. And then under notification and additional option, this is where this controls to acknowledge email that is sent when someone looks in your calendar. So you can choose below whether to receive the acknowledgement email. This time we'll choose contact. And then we can also actually click this additional email and just specify what email or whose email will receive this acknowledgement notification. All right, so let's proceed with the connections. All right, so here in the connections tab, you need to put in here the email or your email, which is linked to your calendar. And down here in the sync option, we have three options. So let me explain that one to you one by one. The one way, this will show any appointments booked in the Google Calendar, also inside the BPC system's calendar. This one-way sync will not add anyone who's adding via the Google Calendar to your BPC calendar, but this will sync both ways so that both Google and BPC calendars are booked up. Okay, so the two-way calendar or the two-way sync the system will find who is invited in the Google Calendar, and this will also create a contact record for them in the BPC system and fire off any triggers associated with the calendar. While the Smart Sync option, this is like a halfway point if an appointment is created in the Google Calendar and your contact is not found in your BPC calendar. So the system will not add them as a contact, but will still block off the time in your BPC calendar. So basically, if an appointment was made in the Google Calendar and the contact is inside your BBC calendar, it will, of course, trigger any associated actions in the calendar. So, in this example, let's just go ahead and click One Way. And then under the Customizations tab, you can add a photo right here for the cover's image. You also have the option down here to choose what calendar widget style do you prefer. So we have Neo and Classic. And then down here in the cancellation and reschedule, you do have the option where you can toggle on and off if you allow like rescheduling or canceling the meeting. So basically, once you toggle this off and on, it will also affect this additional notes. So under this additional notes, this will append to the bottom of the confirmation acknowledgement email. All right, so since we're done customizing our calendar, just click Save in the upper right corner. Alrighty, so that's basically how you connect your Google Calendar into your BPC system's calendar.
If you enjoyed this little tip and you would like more information about the BPC system used with Book Profits Club, all you got to do is be a Book Profits Club Elite member. Well, let me do this. What you want to do is go register for a free masterclass where you can learn how to turn your book or future book into $10,000 a month working 2 to 4 hours a day. Just go to bookprofitsclub.com and register for our free masterclass, and make sure to also leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you have any additional questions, comment in the chat. We will get back with you. All right? Well, till then, we'll see you on the next video. Deuces.